interface with consciousness and that we can make contact. As civilians, we do not have to wait for the governments to do it. The universe is really folded within each one of us. That the entirety of the cosmos is accessible through each and every individual's mind, connecting to the great mind, the great spirit.
Tes, cek sound, tes. Oke, udah masuk lah ya suaranya. Dan semoga juga jelas. Oke, selamat malam semuanya. Welcome bagi yang nonton live maupun replay. Kan aku live stream Genshin Impact ya. Lanjutin akun quest yang kemarin. Panjang banget sumpah akun questnya. Gak bohong, tapi epic sih. Oke, mungkin langsung mulai aja lah ya. Ini nyalain dan ya gaskan cuy. Kita awali dulu dengan ide paling Genshin 161 udah fragile apa kemudian ada
Add as
The ability to not get lost some sort of talent.
udah ya tadi pagi sih. Lah udah aku klaim dulu kemarin. Udah ternyata udah daily ya. Ini apa nih, lokasi ini sedang dikirim titel untuk oke. Tampaknya aku harus nasain dulu. Nah berarti ngabisin dulu aja deh. Kalau mau ikat tuh asen-asennya apa sih? Ikat material. Apa yang bisa perlu bacot? Nggak kelihatan sih. Mungkin pakai ini aja kali. Karakter bikin sinyal enak banget sih. Wika kompetensial ini ternyata kompetensial ya. Sekarang just chill biar nggak terlalu berat. Nah, buset tunggu sampai 200. Paling streamnya cuma bentar doang sih.
This is order.
Sampai akun kosong selesai.
Solidify for the Lord of the Night. Locked on.
submit your soul. Sacrifice. Forever hold your peace.
Silence.
Locked on.
Aku juga masih butuh artefak buat si Kaskel.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Order guide you. Stabilize.
Hold on to your hats.
Ya ampun.
Take me up. Open fire.
Gather. Target acquired.
Ini kok bagus ini kali ya?
Stabilize. Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Ada jumping tuh.
Solidify. I got him cornered. Settle down. Tiga kali lagi. I will have order. Shadow the past. Mind to command.
Submit your souls in sacrifice.
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Forever hold, Lord.
Apakah harus diturunin kan di trapnya?
Gather. Settle down.
Fire in the hole. Let's fly. Locked on. Locked on.
Memang.
Locked on.
Oh iya.
Bullseye.
Itu mental lain yang lebih sakit daripada limit animonya. Ini limit hydronya 15.000. Ini limit animonya cuma berapa tadi?
Take me up.
15.000. Pantesan aja emang tim komnya harus beda elemen nanti. Keren sih. Okay, let's.
This is order. Solidify. Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Okay. Ya, mainlah macam-macam. Jujur aja nih aku udah rada jarang keurus nih. Gue harus aktif main lagi. Kayaknya tidak. Oke, kita harus ke
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
bentar.
Okay.
Trailer. Udah balik lagi situ.
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
Tapi nggak mantul ya suaranya. Nggak pas saling.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it. Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset. Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying, just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that. Yeah, people from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Koyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a cuckoo to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
Bro mau berubah jadi Pokemon. Mantan pakai. Ya tuh dengan iya lagi.
It's a cuckoosaur. Oh my gosh, is this really happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Lalu kabur. Bro.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together right now? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers.
Bahaya. Bro.
Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Makin kabur.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a cuckoosaur?
Tempatan.
Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Jauh betul. Semua.
Stabilize. Target acquired. Chip.
Chaska! I summoned a cuckoosaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up and coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. He's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen him around.
If you say so.
Koyer, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh?
Dia
You've heard of
magician
us?
juga ternyata.
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? That includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Koyer, let's get going.
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow. He looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good.
Buset, like lagi ya dong mas. Kangen aku.
I think the
Udah
ends
lama
justify
nggak
the
like.
means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, Having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Belum bisa ya? Iya. Lama sih ini questnya kayaknya.
Ready? I'm gonna get you! Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a cuckoosaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake! You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really
Oh,
adore
anak
you.
Pokemon
You're
itu
way
fokus.
better with them than Paimon
Ini bisa pakai
expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force. Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Dikit lah. Oh, bisa deh.
It's been a few days since the battle. Hopefully the tribes are getting back to normal. The Flower Feather clan was hit the hardest, right? That's Chaska's tribe. Maybe we should check how everyone's doing. We might be able to help them out. Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Aduh, bisu lagi. Kacau.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back.
Kalau dia keren sih.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Yansan! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parks.
Bisu coy.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some glazed meat stew, fried shrimp bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing. Kale? Juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink, Traveler? If Eonsan's going to make some for free, Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it. Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Semesta menjadi satu. Nah, cepat pintar lu ternyata. Perlahan
10
itu
points for agility.
keluarin dua.
Let's burn this breeze.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Begitu. Para mendiam.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
Dan sure banget nih. Yang pernah denger sekian Genshin ya.
So dark, so cold. I want to go home.
Huh?
Bro Iansan menggunakan logikanya gitu. Paimon mana bisa.
Underwater? Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No, please. Just leave me, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Oh, langsung teleport cuy.
My friend, is he any better? Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
I got him cornered.
Malah ngatih aing tuh.
Are you running away?
Tentunya merah putih. Oh, udah.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Yang mau capruk nih.
You sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And I also... You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew, just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed. I... Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Atoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior. but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Cochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Cochita.
Fight it. One more time?
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Guys, yang sekarang yang lagi dijalanin bareng Jangan jadi dokter psikolog kan? Sumpah.
You were the ones who killed them!
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Knock him down.
Stay away! Let's help her out!
Fire! Open fire! Locked on!
Locked on!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Go away!
Solidify!
Ha! Open fire! Locked on! Locked on!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible! They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight! No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchida!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see.
Porno
I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible. Take me up!
So
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kochide's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ann-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Heian-san! Bad news! Okotland is out of control!
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
What are you doing, Okotland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotland!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle! Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this. Wretched monsters. Give me my family back! Look, Coco-Land! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Oh, Coatlan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Anjir, nekapen. Film
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
Yang harbingan keduanya juga dokter.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was, unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Saking kepoan gitu.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Berarti enggak deh, kalau misalkan si Densleva dia masih aman-aman.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Bisu juga. Udah tahu kantornya.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
Lama begadang kah? Kalau si
Traveler,
Paul.
Paimon, you
Iya, cuy,
can't be here for
begadang.
this part.
Welcome.
But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for
Soalnya tadi
quite a
siang
while
udah
already,
tidur.
doesn't it?
Kalau aku tidurnya tuh kemarin tuh
If only Paimon could say a
dari
few things
jam
about you in
3-an.
there.
Jadi sekalian daily juga
Well,
kalau
looks like you're about to have that chance.
kan itu kelar streaming juga tuh. Jam 3-an. Dan bangun-bangun
Almost.
nah,
We're
subuh bangun sih
just
buat
missing
sholat.
one last
Terus
thing.
tidur lagi.
You've been by the
Siang,
traveler's side the
sampai
longest,
siang.
Paimon. We
Dari
need to
siang
hear
sampai
what you
sekarang
have
belum
to
tidur
say.
lagi. Tapi pagi kerja.
Oh, it
hari
doesn't
Minggu,
matter.
hari Senin
As
ya?
a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Tapi rata-rata orang kalau tidur bentar tuh sisanya seger deh. Kayak nggak ada ngantuk lagi gitu. Beda sama yang orang tidur 8 jam atau sampai ya dia kayak jam tidur orang normal gitu. Masih rada ngantuk-ngantuk.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Selesai. Apa semesta minggu 1. Dapat juga sih kreator kontes. dulu. Woi, selesai. Woi, ini belum selesai. Trail. Oh, reaksi hydro ya gitu. Manggil sama reaksi hydro dulu nggak? Buat ngebahas.
Midnight Phantasm, bow your head. The tides beckon.
Soalnya kan kalau gitu pakai power net. Iya.
Settle down.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Oz reveal button. Stay put.
Jujur, ke Cina TPS-nya kan.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Eat this.
This is order. Solidify.
Get back.
Enggak sih, benernya kalau gede sih. Rasanya.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Everybody
stand back. Let's.
You're toast. Clear the area.
Kalau dapetin kristalis bagus di kesini, berarti bisa dikombin sama manusia tuh. Oke, 2 karakter lagi. National team.
Get down to business. Ring cutter. Get everybody stand back. Let's.
Finally, I feel the fairy.
Confess. Hey, bring it on.
I'm going in.
Boba, get them. You're toast.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Keep moving. Structure.
You are not welcome here.
Everybody stand back.
Nice and spicy.
Cyclone. We got a situation.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up.
Is that all you've got?
Into the fire.
Enak banget kurang di siang ini, kerasa banget.
My royal eyes on me.
Check this out. Supporting fire.
You asked for it.
Wings of darkness.
Bentar Toma kan bisa ketemu pada pakai skill tuh atau apa?
Fire it up. Here's backup.
Oz reveal button. Power that ended Haishan. Hands where I can see them. Drop your weapons.
Ya ini tebel-tebel semuanya.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there.
Supporting fire.
By royal decree.
Check this out.
Hands where I can see them. Final warning.
As you wish, main foil.
I got you covered.
Bah ilah, itu satu-satu cok.
Eyes on me.
Ring cutter. Oz, reveal thyself. Don't be scared. I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Midnight Phantasma.
Stay put. Our bond is strong. Witness the power of Gurran. Yeah.
Sumpah ini tutorialnya kan untuk monster satu-satu
Rain
ya.
outlines your fate.
Maaf banget.
Don't be scared.
Your coming was foretold. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabard. Where the eternal oasis
Journey ends here.
Shadow Raven, let no, my sword. Time to act. Lightning purified. You, Blade, you're up. Pain, go away.
Oke, lucu. Ngapain lagi? Quest yang ini nanti aja dulu guys. Udah beberapa minggu terakhir lagi jarang main game Hoyo. Sekarang berarti main game apa aja tuh kalau udah jarang main game Hoyo? Gue sendiri aja udah jarang main game. Ini juga mumpung lagi libur cuti dari magang. Dia Forge, dia reputasi suku Natlan. Kebanyakan kerja sih. Ya sih, kalau udah sibuk real life sih ada yang harus dikorbankan gitu, entah itu dunia game atau dunia maya. Ini apa nih masukan? Masih 0/3 cuy. Wah panjang ternyata cuy. Jadi sama ya teman-teman saya. Aduh, harus punya banyak waktu nih nyelesain kayak gini. mau ngapain aja cuma bisa di jam pagi. Tapi kalau misalkan lagi libur kerja, lebih milih istirahat apa main game-game gitu? Main game aja lah. Tangan Uzo membendung kekuatan. Oke. Istirahatnya cuman gitu aja. Oh, berarti udah include lah ya. Kalau ini tuh apa sih? Aku lupa. Tablet of Tona. Oh, Pyro Skill. Oke. Ini maksnya bejar 50 cuy. Aduh, masa eksplorasi nih. Belum ada mood buat eksplorasi. Berapa sih aku total? 42, 33, 31, 10, 4. Ini ada pulau-pulau di sini. Pan. Oh, ini gimana kayak gimana sih? Kasarnya.
Let's burn this breeze.
Literally kabut cuy, kira ada something gitu. Oh, berarti nggak usah harus pakai spasi gitu ternyata. Oh kan. Oh, lebih cepat kita pakai kan proteksi. Wes mau persiapan tur dulu. Oke, siap. Selamat malam cuy. Semoga mimpi indah ya. Thank you Bang Jiko sudah mampir. Kayaknya bentar lagi juga mau stream sih. Karena ya Arkun sudah selesai sih. Gua agak males sih. Apa nih? Oh. Ngapain lagi ya? Ini stream aja kali. Oh, belum main stream, paling habisin konten dulu. Ya sih, potential. Ini aku pengen nyelesain namatin artefaknya si Arle, cuman karena udah lumayan lah pakai gladi juga ya, tapi memang kurang optimal sih karena nggak namain limit dari Bond of Life-nya lagi. Salah. Kita harus
Bow your head, let the mighty be humbled.
Aduh, kurang ini.
Solidify.
Knock him down. Let's fly. Open fire. Locked on.
Silence.
Ya, paling minimal 2 kali rakan kayak gitu.
Order guide you.
Aku aja baru pamit pas itu si novel. Berarti emang benar sih, partikomnya emang harus pakai sama kurinya, terus kasih angka lain.
Gather. Silence.
Ini lebih sakit.
Let the mighty be humbled.
baru paham anjir ternyata mekaniknya si Nova gitu. Harus ada reaction hydronya dulu biar nambahin pasif buat damage-nya lebih gede.
Target acquired.
Settle down.
I got him cornered.
Sekali lagi bisa. Waduh, udah bagus tadi substatnya.
Claim these souls.
Hold on to your hat.
Glory to which none can compare! Bullseye! Not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects! Now you must pay! Bullseye!
I will have order. Solidify. Silence. Be sanctified.
Itu 30.000 tuh. Sip, habis. Waktunya end stream guys ya. Wah, boleh deh. Belum end stream tuh. Ya kata gue butuh kereta tuh apa kereta ini? Si Kaska tuh. Salah. Coba dulu aja deh. Change. Boleh deh. Biar nggak menuhin ini dulu. Gacor sih ini. Boleh 6170. Oke, tinggal ini sih sama fansnya. Ini masih belum mulai fansnya. Yang udah bagus tuh, cuman main statik kurang. Kalau ini sama aja sih sebenarnya. Bajir lagi wangi kan? Gacor sih, gacor. Oh ini ada yang udah bintang 5. Nama damage ini simpen dulu aja. Oke. Kritrat lagi cuy. Simpen dulu deh. Kalau damage yang kita butuh. Ini juga tahu sih butuh apa enggak. Mungkin jangan artefak baru deh yang agak lama. Nah, ini Maiden. Emang nggak butuh sih, aku Maiden udah nggak terlalu butuh. Oke, Maiden juga kayaknya entahlah. Ini nyari stat yang bagus banget, bukan yang untuk support. Ini udah 2 stat semua, berarti slot penuh. Oke. Ini 1 stat. Oh, udah. Wah, gacor sih. Naiknya lumayan sih. Iya, 68 atau 85. Persennya naikin crit rate lagi. Ya tinggal ini doang sih. Perfect dah, bentar. Aku mau tanya. Oh ya, apa udah respon juga? Kayaknya belum. Yang 50 buat Kaska. Udah deh, respon. Oke, lumayan. Oh ya, paling lawan monster buat asennya senjatanya si apa? Siapa sih namanya teh? Kinich. Soalnya masih belum level 8, belum level 90. Kota baru yang belum selesai.
Points for agility.
Yang ambil ini. Oke.
Let's burn this breeze.
Take me up.
Malas lawan coy, malas nggak ada chest lagi. Kedua teleportnya di dalam ya. Kita kesini dulu. Sebelah sana ya? Bukan sebelah sini ya? Apa ada ya? Coba deh cek dulu. Oh, ada. Ini sih tinggi banget sih nyerang sih.
Okay. Locked on.
Bow your head.
Fire in the hole!
Target acquired.
Lebih harus ke atas lagi nih.
Let's burn this breeze.
Let's fly!
Let's burn this breeze.
Jauh. Oke, kita lihat bisa asing apa enggak. Kurang infus, udah habis gitu lagi. Udah 2 jam ternyata aku streaming cuy. Oke, 1 level lagi cuy. satu ascension lagi. Bah, gila. Ascend. Ya memang prioritasnya skill ini dulu kan. Ini bisa up.
Might have lost myself.
Tak.
If I allowed
Ini kurang 4.
myself to be led by the whispers of
Oke, dan ini buat ini udah cukup deh. Udah cukup lah buat talentnya dia.
Driving is tough.
Terima 17.000 bisa lah. 111 1 tambah ini ya 116 bisa lah, bisa.
Then it's tougher.
Dan ya kayaknya udah nggak ada ini apa nih? Udah banyak sih sebenarnya tutorial, tapi ntar buat eksplorasi aja, takutnya malas nyari. Aneh banget rempah-rempah. Dan lagi mesin udah habis, harapan quest sudah, tinggal quest yang ginian. Ya mungkin cukup lah, dicukupkan aja lah live stream hari ini. Oke lah, mungkin cukup sekian live stream hari ini. Thank you yang udah nonton, thank you juga yang udah like, thank you juga yang udah super recorder. Kita ketemu lagi di next streaming ya guys ya. Oke, matiin. Oke, saya aja guys ya. Mungkin besok bukan besok malam sih, hari ini udah ganti hari sih ya, paling nanti malam lagi streaming. Dan semoga aja controller aku tuh udah nyampe. Aku pengen main game baru cuy, game Naruto tuh. Oke, dan selamat malam teman-teman.